Hey guys, welcome back. This is Related Rates video 11. It's the shadow problem. Sometimes it's called a lamppost problem. And so there are basically two types, but it's the same format. So let's get to it. I'll do one in this video and one in the next video. And so let's first read it. It says a light is on the ground 20 meters from a building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this building, okay? And then I'm going to draw that. And I'll do this here. Okay, and here's your light, and here's the building, and it says the light on the ground is 20 meters from a building, and they say a man is 2 meters tall, so that's this person here, okay, and he's walking from the light towards the building, so his direction is going to be this way here. Great. Now, and he's walking towards it at 1 meter per second. How fast is the length of his shadow on the building changing when he is 14 meters from the building? Okay, so he's now 14 meters from the building. Okay, so this is what we do for this type of problem. I'm going to call the building's height Y. I'm going to call the floor X from the light all the way to the man. Okay, so this is X here, because that's his shadow, right? So the shadow's from behind, hopefully. So what we're going to do here is we're going to set up a ratio. So this is the small triangle. And I'm going to say the height of the small triangle to the base of the triangle is equal to the height of the building, which is Y, over the length of the floor. So that's 20. So right now I have an equation called XY is equal to 40, okay? Now, xy equals to 40, I'm going to take the derivative of this. Now, it's a product rule. It says keep the first derivative of y is dy dt because it's with respect to time. Plus keep the second derivative of the first, and 40 is going to be 0. Now, if you think about it, this part right here is 14, so x has to be 6 because the whole thing on the bottom is 20, so x is 6. Now, I need to figure out y and dx dt and dy dt. Well, look here. If that's 6, that means y, I'm just going to have to divide, is 40 over 6. 40 over 6 is 20 over 3. Do you see what I did there? I have to solve for y by dividing. So y is 20 over 3. Now it says the man is walking at 1 meter per second. Now, the walking part is the x, or the dx dt in this case, for the 1 meter per second. Okay, and now we're just going to solve for dy dt because they're saying how fast is the length of his shadow on the building changing. Okay, so we have, that's going to be negative 20 thirds by me bringing this over, and then divide by 6. So dy dt, that's this part here. And then when you divide by 6, you're going to get negative 20 over 18 or negative 10 ninths. It's negative because you're getting closer and closer to the building. So it's meters per second. So I hope that makes sense. For these problems, you're going to have to set up a proportion in order to figure out the rate of change. So come back for the other type.